Hey Leo, so you guys, I am here to deliver the love reads that I promised. All right, so this one I'm doing a little bit different. Instead of putting a set dynamic on the read, I'm going to start with the situation to see what is happening with you. All right, and the person that occupies your heart space. So, another thing I'm doing different is you guys know I used to do birthday reads for free, but that got overwhelming. So, and as a way to pay it forward, to give back, I'm going to start picking 2 to 3 people a week to give a free reading to. Um, so long as you comment. So if you are new, I do hope that you'll subscribe. You guys, thank you for being here. Yeah. So I'm gonna start paying you guys back in that way. So I will deliver a free read. I'll choose 2 to 3 people a week. And we'll go from there, So anyways, yeah, hope you guys have been doing all right. We're going to start with the situation, like I said. So if that does not appeal to you, check your other placements or a read that you feel drawn. If you feel drawn to a read that you're like that's it's not even in my chart, you were meant to see it. All right. So keep that in mind, Leo. The situation you got coming to you. So an argument, a fight. You got the 8 of coins, so y'all could actually work together, or it could just be, trying to work it out and figure it out. But you got the 5 of coins, the 5 of swords coming through, which I do feel is a reconciliation, an attempt to reconcile, attempt to wave the white flag, attempt to surrender. Okay, let's call it truce, man. So I feel like you guys, there could be just an argument right here that's going on, and I feel like there's a very, very deep desire to get this figured out and get it worked on, right? That's what I'm kind of seeing here with you guys. Obviously a split. I don't feel like it's a ghosted read. I feel like this is more of a separation read because we have the fight, the conflict, the split, and then the wanting to come together. All right. So, and again, you guys could actually work together. If anything, it's like, let's not leave the situation as it sits. Let's work it out so that we can move forward in a positive way, especially if you guys work together. All right. So I really feel like that's pretty cut and dry. So let's just see what your energy is. What is your energy? Ooh, Leo, look at that. The lovers. You got the magician card coming through. You got the queen of swords coming through. So you're just like all about, I I need to talk to you. I need to get the truth out. I need to speak my piece. I don't want to hold on to this anymore. I have a I have an unhealed wound. My cat had babies and I got scratched by one, and I went to go pick them up about 10 minutes ago, and it like one of the babies scratched me right there on the same wound. So if you guys see that and it's all red and irritated, I'm sorry for the unsightly hand. It is what it is. Anyways, your energy, you have a lot of feelings for this person and you are calling them back in. All right, but I really feel like the dynamic coming through here is like we're going to correct the situation and I'm going to speak my piece, Leo, um I feel like you guys, for as fiery and passionate as Leo energy is, I feel like you guys, if it is somebody that you really, really like and you really want it to work out and connect and you want it to grow, I really feel like you guys have a hard time with keeping things bottled up. All right. So I feel like what you're doing is you're kind of manifesting the situation to come back together because you do have a lot of love and desire and passion for this person. But you're not going to be a rug. You're not going to just let them walk all over you. You're not going to let them have it your way without you getting a word in edgewise. So I feel like essentially what you're doing is you're creating a dynamic to energetically call this back in because you don't want to let this person go and you don't want to leave things how they are. But you got to be this Queen of Swords energy, you guys. I'm sorry, but sometimes it's okay to step into the opposite of what your card is, which is the Knight of Wands. All right. And I just feel like the Knight of Wands is very fun, flirty, passionate. It's not always a player card. You know, when tarot readers depict the Knight of Wands as a player, I don't really resonate with that. There's a potential, yeah, for everybody to be a player, but Leo is the Knight of Wands, and I just feel like it's all fun, like it's like love, and why we got to get all serious, and when people get serious with you, I kind of feel like serious. What I mean is like sometimes I feel like you guys keep a lot of emotions inside of yourself and you don't express your true feelings, your true pain, your true hurt. You keep it in because it's easier to save face. But it's time to step out and be that Queen of Swords energy when the time comes back around. And I'm going to tell you this, you guys, I do not have to go through the read to tell you it's coming back around, because you are being the magician. You're playing the energy out into the universe to call this back in. And even if it's just giving yourself a peace of mind, that's what you're doing. So let's see how you feel about this person. How you feel about this person. You want balance. You feel a lot of love. You feel very, very connected to this person. And intuitively, you know that this person has a huge emphasis on your life. The Queen of Cups, how you feel about them is compassion, care. You want the best for them. You want the best for you. And I just feel like this person, even in an off sense, has helped you develop your own sense of self-care, self-love, your worthiness. I feel like, it's like in your own head, I'm just going to say it out loud, in your own head, you feel like you owe this person a lot because they bring a lot of, back to your attention on maybe where you have lacked the self-care role in that Queen of Swords man. I feel like they bring balance to you in some way, shape, or form. But, overall, I feel like you really want this connection to be a success. You want it to be a positive outcome. You want the best for yourself and you want the best for them. And, you can actually see a really big, bright future with this person. You want the commitment. You want the stability. The Ace of Coins, that's all about new beginnings. It's like, let's do a redo, but let's be serious this time. Let's not mess around, let's not play with each other's energies and emotions, because it's not fair to either of us. That's just what I'm kind of seeing. So let's just see who you are dealing with. This person, potential Virgo, potential Scorpio. I'm going to say Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm just going to say the earth energy with the king. So you could be dealing with an earth sign. It doesn't have to be, but that's prominent. So I'm going to put that out there. You got Scorpio with the 5 of Cups. You got Pisces with the 9 of Cups. Their energy. So they're lacking, they could be drinking a lot, with the 9 of Cups in reverse. They could be wallowing. There's a tear in my beer type of dynamic, I just kind of feel like they don't want the cycle to be closed with you, but they are wallowing in pity and sorrow right now. They are really heavily thinking about your situation, their situation. But I feel like they're probably playing it off really, really good. The King of Coins coming through. They're focusing on work, stability, finances, and financial growth. They're trying to, I almost feel like some of you guys, and I'm sorry to say this, and I'm not a judgy person because, in the past I've probably been guilty of being like, what's it called when you you can drink, a functioning alcoholic. And I got a DUI a couple of years ago, and that's what sparked my whole spiritual change. I'm not saying I'm perfect now. I'm definitely not perfect. And I'm slowly making progress to change areas of my life that need change in all ways. All right. But I kind of feel like you're dealing with somebody who could be a functioning alcoholic. Like, they don't wake up and need a drink, you know what I mean? But it's like at work, wake up, shower, work, come home, drink, eat gas station food between work, and then go to sleep and then wake up and do it again. I feel like they are kind of living an unhealthy lifestyle right now. It doesn't mean it's going to stick, but I feel like what they're doing is they are trying to numb the pain that they feel not having you in their life. That's what I'm going to say. Now, not everybody drinks, not everybody is associated with that. And I kind of feel like it's normal. Like, it's pretty normal that we all have kind of screwed up lives. That's just my opinion. And I really feel like the more colorful the story we have, the more interesting a person we are. I don't know why I feel like that personally. I just feel like the more colorful the background, the more interesting the person is, and it's a story in the making, and if this person does not drink or they don't associate with drinking, what I just simply feel is that they are focusing on work, and they are, I'm going to say this, you don't have to drink to sabotage yourself. You could overwork yourself. You could just completely submerge yourself in such a way that you numb pain anyway, and I just kind of feel like they're they're playing everything off like it's okay, but it's not okay. All right. So how do they feel about you? How does this person feel about Leo? Look at that. You got the Queen of Cups. They could come through with the King of Cups. They feel compassion and caring energy. They actually look at you guys like you have the power and the ability to make shit happen in this lifetime. All right. They only think about you. That Seven of Wands. It's like you overconsume their heart space. Like you live there in their heart space. They feel emotional balance when they're with you. They feel diplomatic and compassionate energy. But you know, in the negative scheme of things, I'm just going to say they could probably think that you're an emotional manipulator at sometimes because they don't know how to deal with their own feelings. And I feel like that's kind of who you are dealing with, you guys. So let's just see how you make this person feel, how you make them feel, how you make this person feel. You make them feel alive. You make them feel good. You make them feel like they are everything, like nothing else in the world exists. All right. When they're with you. And that's a feeling. That's like a high, man. It's definitely a high that, it's hard to kind of, it's like, I don't know. I've never done hard, like, I can't say that hard drugs. I've done some yucky stuff, but no, I've never done heroin or anything like that. But I can only imagine it's like, you know, meth, crank, ice, crystal, whatever. I have done that way back then. I'm clearly not doing that now. But I kind of feel like this person, it's like getting a hit of dope, man, and you make them feel really, really good. All right. If this person's never looked up twin flame, soulmate, soul tie, soul bonds before, they definitely have with you. Okay. And the Chariot card is like, we're going to move forward. It's going to be a success. I can feel it in my bones. Like this person, when they have you, it's like you make them feel like they're on top of the world and nobody else can compare. All right. So let's see what their hopes and fears are. Their hopes and fears. Their hopes and fears that they're not, you guys are not going to move past what has happened and transpired. You guys got that fight. You guys have that battle. You have that war going on. I do kind of feel like it's in the past, you know. You got the Ace of Cups in reverse. You got the Nine of Wands, which is going to be the hope that we can let our walls down and we can let the guard down and we can come back together. You know, the fear is that the love is not going to come back to this connection and you guys will not move past what has transpired between you and them. All right. And I just feel like I feel like the fear is kind of outweighing the hope at this point for the person, but it does not mean that it's not going to come back together. So let's just see where the connection goes from here. It's a 30-day intention read. Where does the connection go from here? Look at that. Have no fear, you guys. You got the Three of Coins coming through, rebuilding and reestablishing the friendship dynamic. You got the Ace of Wands right there. You guys could actually be reconciling through sex. I have to say it. That's the penis card. That's the male phallical card. So some of you guys could be reconciling through coming together and then not being happy with each other and then ending it being very happy with each other. They're coming back. All right. They're coming back. So you guys have to have faith that everything is coming back together in the way it's supposed to be. Okay. You know, that's what it is. They're coming back, you guys. So let's just see what your advice is to kind of hang in there, to kind of live in the moment. You just need to anticipate that this is all coming back to you, okay? Yes, exactly. You need to anticipate that this is coming back. Y'all are coming out of the break. You got the Four of Swords right here saying things are healing, all right? And it might not be at the speed of light that you want it. Look at, here's your card, Knight of Wands, Ten of Cups. Sorry, that was actually in the upright. We got the Sun card coming through, you guys. You get your power back, all right? If you are feeling fatigued, if you feel like it's not going to work, you need to just stop that mess right now, okay? You got the Knight of Wands coming back, and it's time to take charge. It's time to know, all right? It's time to look forward to something positive when it comes to your love life. It's not the end-all, be-all that's happening right here. You're definitely coming out of a break, and I feel the break was needed to transition you guys to the next level. You know, fights happen, arguments happen, miscommunication happens, we pull apart, and typically what I see as the pull apart is the opportunity to build a greater bond. In essence, you guys have a very, very happy outcome for this connection, but you have to be patient. You need to think positive, and you need to manifest it with authority. What's mine is mine. All right, so initials. Leo. We have E, T, U, F, A, Z. We got two Z's actually. We got ZZ. Okay, Leo, I'm going to leave it here. You guys have a beautiful weekend. I love you guys. Take care.